Hello, my lovely glam kitties. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are well. Because my lip itches. So, I have a different kind of video for us today. And I just want to start by saying I know I look a mess, but it's been about 90 degrees here in the Northeast, and so I cannot do anything with this hair, and it is way too hot to put makeup on and be pretty. So you gotta take me as I am today. Okay, so a while back, a couple videos back, this camera can come down a little bit. A couple videos back, I did say that we were changing the name to our channel, but that was not the only change we were going to have. So I'm kind of taking us in a new direction, but not totally. I'm still going to be doing wish hauls and Vova hauls and whatever other kind of hauls I can do. But I am trying to get some stuff together to make some jewelry, repurpose, cat hair in my mouth. Repurpose some jewelry and make some new stuff that I can possibly sell on Etsy. So, with that being said, I ordered 10 pounds of kind of junk jewelry. It's not really junk, but if you watch any of the other jewelry unboxing channels, they do a lot of Goodwill jewelry jars and things like that come with a lot of vintage jewelry. And although I really do want to get into repurposing some vintage jewelry into some new pieces, I thought to myself, before I start doing that, let me see if I can find just some, necklaces with plastic beads and that kind of stuff, just to kind of get started, see if I like it, build up some inventory of some lesser expensive things. And I am working on some wire wrapped pendants and earrings and that kind of stuff. So I'll be showing you all that in the near future. But right now, I'm going to turn you around and show you what we got to do today. Okay? So let's go. Kitty cats. So I am going to show you this 10-pound box of jewelry. This is some stuff, man, let me tell you. Now, we've got a lot of stuff here, and I don't want this video to be super duper uber extra long, so I want to try to get through this stuff. Now, this is the website that or the store that I ordered this stuff from, and it's basically just kind of, I guess, overstocks and maybe things that didn't sell, or maybe they bought out a store that was going out of business. I don't know where they get their inventory from, but I've opened the box. I peeked a little bit. There's some kind of cute stuff in there. They do throw in some boxes here. I did not look in the boxes yet, so I'm going to actually kind of maybe save them for last. What I do kind of want to do is dump some of this out so that I have another box to throw it in. Or maybe I do have an empty box here. Okay guys, so I do have an extra little box here to throw this stuff in. I am going to empty it out a little bit so I can see kind of where we're going with some of this stuff. And I think a lot of it, oh excuse me, I think a lot of it is going to be repeats of stuff, but that's okay. We can sure see if we can make anything out of it. So the first thing I have here, and actually this stuff is all kind of packaged like it came from Wish. It's all individually wrapped. And like I said, you know, none of it is vintage for right now. But we'll see what we have. Alright, so the first thing we have are these wire wire necklaces. There's some beads there on the end, some seed beads, and some pretty purple beads. Again, most of this is going to be just plastic beads and stuff. You know, it's really kind of like Claire's jewelry, you know, but it'll be good to sort of start with. So we have 3 of those. Okay. Next we have one of those Red Hat, the Red Hat ladies. Fashion pin. I do think I had another one of those I saw somewhere. But we'll find it. So there's that. Okay. Next we have, oh, this is pretty, this little bracelet. When I say little, I mean little. It's tiny. Teeny tiny. Does have a little clasp here on the side. Now none of this is going to be sterling silver or anything, precious stones. But, you know, I mean, I don't know what we can do with that, but we got it. Next looks like a bracelet. So again, I don't know what we can do with that, but we will give it a shot and see if I can come up with something to repurpose that. Okay, next we have, this is long necklace. Real long necklace. And again, most of this still comes on the card here. ETS, whatever that is, made in China. And so we have some white plastic beads and some sort of purpley green bead. So that will actually make, see what I like is I've got 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 more, bunch of little beads in between and whatever else we can find, and we can repurpose that. Real easy. Okay. Oh, looky here. This is actually just what I need today. It is so hot here, y'all. I mean, and I, again, live in a house that was built in 1951, so I have no air conditioning. But it is a little headband with some pretty rhinestones. And I'm not quite sure what we can do with this, but we could use this as a donor piece if we're missing any rhinestones off of anything else. We can pull them from that. And I'm actually going to put that in my head because my hair is in my eyes. Okay, we have a little stretchy, some sort of purpley muted bead with some yellow. Gotta tell ya, not my favorite bead. And this is actually pretty nice, y'all. And this comes already with, and it just says fashion jewelry. Comes with a pair of earrings, and it is also a nice necklace. It is a double strand necklace. This looks like wood beads, but what's really kind of pretty about this one is there are stations of this little bead that has some abalone in it. So that's really pretty. I do love wood beads, and there's quite a few of those little abalone stations. So I like that a lot. I can definitely do something with that, guys. That would be some pretty earrings and maybe even a bracelet. Okay. We have, and if wish wasn't horrible enough with all these plastic little bags. Oh look, we got another one. We got a second one of the same necklace. So it's got still the little abalone beads, and yeah, we can definitely get a set out of that. We have a plastic bangle. Not quite sure what to do with that. This is kind of pretty, guys. Although, the good thing these are brand new, because these necklaces on ribbons and stuff like that just kind of creep me out. Neck sweat and whatnot. These are actually nuts, and they're kind of wrapped in jute cord. You know, is that a macadamia nut, or I don't know, but they're definitely nuts, just like me, with some wood beads in between. Some little plastic beads, and look at this bead, guys. That is cute. That is so adorable. I have two of those in this necklace, so that's good. Maybe with any luck we'll get another one of those. So that's kind of fun. Tiny little gold tone bracelet. This looks like a faux pearl stretchy. Yep. Stretchy faux pearl with little teeny weeny beanie weeny seed beads between them. I'm not a huge pearl fan, but I mean, I'll stick them in some earrings. You know, people do like pearls. We have a, looks like a bracelet and earrings. It's a little charm bracelet with little teddy bears. The earrings are just a little teddy bear. But we can use these as charms for something else and actually add a couple things to a pair of earrings to make them a little bit more interesting. A bunch of plastic bangles, silver tongue. The one in the middle looks like it's got some cheap leatherette cord in it. Don't know what we can do with those. Here is a pretty brooch. Very springy. Two little daisies and a leaf. Things like this I'll probably just either give away, put in a giveaway, or sell for $1 or $2. You know, they're not they're not vintage or anything. Here's another one of those plastic bangles that I might be able to do some wire wrapping on. I don't know. Here's a little clapper bracelet, 2 hearts, silver with some gold tone around them. Again, teeny tiny. I don't know whose wrist this is fitting, but it ain't fitting mine. All right. Oh, okay. Here we have another set, earrings and a necklace. Again, these earrings are just a couple little beads on a fish hook. Yeah, we can do better than that. So we will repurpose those. This little necklace is kind of pretty though, guys. I love this green. It's kind of like an army green and like a raspberry type color. So yeah, that is real pretty. That'll give me some nice beads to work with. This thing looks big and heavy. Heavy, and it's a big old tangled mess. Big old tangled mess. Tangled all up on itself. Alright, well, it's a couple strand necklace. These are glass beads. Definitely glass beads, and these are beautiful. These are beautiful, beautiful color. Like a plum color. Then there's this big honking thing here in the center that looks like my nose. This thing is heavy. This and the tassel is what's making this so heavy. Look at those beads, guys. Those are pretty. These actually may be plastic. I think these are plastic. I think these smaller beads are plastic. But these down here are definitely definitely glass. All right, I want to put this actually back in here because it is already a tangled up mess. I mean, I'm going to cut it apart anyway, so, but I don't want it to tangle up on a whole bunch of other stuff. All right, folks. Oh, here we have a pair of Impressions earrings. And these are actually clip earrings. Don't see too many clip earrings too much anymore. But they are kind of like in a sort of faux brass setting with some blue enamel there in the center. Probably just sell those for a couple bucks. Here is another little teeny tiny. Almost looks like a baby bracelet. Definitely for kids. Or people from China. Little gold tone bracelet. Oh, here's that other Red Hat Association brooch. Oh, these are really pretty. These also are a set, and these have 3 beads on the earring. We can do better than that. But look at these pretty. Now these are plastic, but look at these pretty gold beads. And they almost look like they're brush stroked. They're so pretty. There's a name for this kind of finish on a bead, but for the life of me right now, can't remember it. But again, they're just, just plastic. But those are some pretty beads that I will definitely be able to use for a earring set. Here we have, okay, looks like we got 3 of these. I hate these kind of necklaces, guys. These are done on wire, and they get so tangled up. They want to make friends with everybody else in the box, and they will tangle your butt up toot sweet. But there are multi-strand. There's 4 strands of different color seed beads. So if I need seed beads, I know where to get some. All right, I'm gonna put these back in their bag too, because like I said, they like to make friends with everything else in the box, and they will tangle you up like a hot mess. What do we have here? Ay, what are these? A fashion statement that should not have happened. All right, these. I thought I had a pair of scissors around here. You gotta do. You know how I despise these little plastic bags. These actually have staples in them, which I hate even more. All right. They are a choker, or it could be a bracelet that you wrap around a couple times. That could be as well. But they're done on a plastic with tiny little blue rhinestones. Oops, sorry. Rhinestones set in those. They have a belt buckle closure. So I'm thinking these may be something that you would have wrapped around your wrist a couple times. I can't do it by myself. But yeah, oh, Mia. Two little fangs and little teethies in between. Yeah, the little bitch bit me. She needs to learn where her food comes from. And so it looks like I got a bunch of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure what I can do with those, but I can possibly figure something out. I'm pretty crafty, if you didn't know. Kim Rogers for sensitive skin. Wow, this was $10 originally. These actually feel like metal beads on a stretchy. Okay. I mean, faux silver metal beads on a stretchy. We got a stretchy ring. That's really pretty, guys. That is really, really pretty. It's got AB stones in it. It's kind of a dome shape. And it's a stretchy, not very, but sort of stretchy. That will only fit my pinky. Alright, well, you know, it's kind of pretty. Probably sell that for $1 or $2. This stuff went everywhere, guys. Got all these stupid little bags. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, mamma mia. Okay. Black. White and crystal plastic. Stretchy. Okay. Omega necklace. Don't know whose neck that's gonna fit, but it's beautiful, actually. I love an Omega necklace. All right. Maybe we can do something with that. Here's another one of these. Kim Rogers, sensitive skin. Stretchy bracelets. Here's another one of these. We have Super Value, $4.97. It is a C. I have a friend that's a C. I might just give that to her. Alright, we have, this looks like a little, very, very little. Even the extender doesn't help. Very, very little. tiny little rhinestone bracelet. We have, what do we have? What is it? What is it? What do we have? Oh, this is kind of cute. It is a bracelet again, but it is, once again, very tiny. I don't know whose wrist that's going to fit. But that could be cute to do with on an earring or a pendant, maybe. We'll see. I'm sure I can find a use for most of this stuff. Okay. Not sure how I feel about this one. It is, again, a set. Multi-strand. This is actually shells. We have some little, like, puka shells, some dyed shells, some shell chips, and then down here we have a pendant of 3 circles of shell. Yeah, gotta think about that one too, guys. So we'll see about that one. Definitely can do better than that with earrings. There's another one of those little teeny tiny gold tone chains. These are pretty beads, and these are also a set. They have a ribbon at the top of the necklace. There's the earrings, kind of a knotted mess on a bead. But these beads are kind of cool. They're kind of cool, guys. I kind of like these. Again, they're just plastic. But I love the colors on these. Love, love, love the color on that. Definitely can do something with those. Alright, let's see. We may have to do this in a couple different videos, guys, because we are at a half an hour already, and we are not even anywhere near doing what needs to happen on this bag.